Hey guys, how's it going? DonScizor here bringing you the week 3 battle of the San Francisco Scissors versus Jurgen and his trapping Typhlosions. If you haven't watched the team builder yet that went up yesterday, make sure you do, because that will give you a little bit more inside information about what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing, and what I'm expecting to Jurgen to bring on his part. So as you can see, my team first of all is Scolipede, Mega Gardevoir, Celesteela, Exploud, Dusknoir, and Hexorus. And on Jurgen's side, I almost got everything right with the predictions. He's bringing Blacephalon, Keldeo, Zygarde 10%, Mega Manectric, Alolan Muck, and his Ditto. I was thinking about what to do for my lead. And because I don't have a Volt Switcher or whatever this week or a U-turner, pretty much I don't see a Zygarde or a Sylvelia over there. So for my part, to start with an Exploud and just boom bursting away, dealing some damage on some Pokemon, I think it's the best potential start on my part. So I'm gonna put the speed on really slow, as you guys can see. Pretty much because even on slow, I noticed that I had to talk a little bit faster than I wanted to discuss my turns and everything. So this week I'm gonna try to do it on really slow and see what happens. So here we go, and first off he leads with his Manectric, which could have been expected on my end. Was thinking about Muck maybe coming on his part as well, just to like deal some damage with Toxic maybe or whatever, but he just goes Mega Manectric right off the bat. I'm expecting a Volt Switch here, which he does right away. Exploud looking really good, to be honest, not taking that much. And Muck comes in here right now, so he's probably like a berry to recover his health, which is a good play on his part. So we almost take it out. Figgy Berry recovers it back to 71%, but another Boom Burst will take this Alolan Muck out, which it does right here, and that's actually a good start. Muck out of the way. Turn 2, kill is actually a really good start. So I probably think he'll go back into Manectric, but he goes into Keldeo probably for a Sacred Sword or whatever, or probably a setup. So I decided to go with Dusknoir here. If he goes for a fighting type move, it's a resisted, so I'm fine with that. He surprises actually, as you can see over here, with a Hydro Vortex, basically taking a lot of health away from Dusknoir, which isn't what I wanted, because Dusknoir could be really useful in this match, but I don't see him doing anything otherwise. So I go Celesteela right away because I need Dusknoir later. And he goes for a Hydro Pump, connects, and I'm fine with that. So at this point I have some good options what I can do. He doesn't have an Espeon on the field either. So I just decide here to go with the Leech Seed, if I'm correct. Which I went for the Toxic, my bad. But the Toxic misses, which is unfortunate because it would chip down this Mega Manectric. I just go for a Protect to see what he will do. Probably goes for a Volt Switch here or a Thunderbolt. And as you guys can see, it goes for a Volt Switch. So I know with the Occa Berry, or with the Wakam Berry, sorry, that I have, I can take a hit from this Mega Manectric. So as you can see, I eat that basically. And I'm still on 33%. I just do a Leech Seed here. There's nothing you can take from it, or nothing else that can resist it. Just to get some health back as well, because that's really what I need. Celesteela could be really useful as well. Just go for the Protect here. Again, to get some health back and to chip down this Manectric as well. He just goes for a Volt Switch, which I don't blame because I don't have a Gligar on the field or whatever, so Volt Switch is free for him to use. So right now I decided to go with Gardevoir because Gardevoir can take a Volt Switch, and after that I can just Wish or Protect or whatever. He decides to go for Thunderbolt actually, which is fine by me, doesn't do even half. So I'm perfectly fine. Getting some health back from that Leech Seed, still being on a good amount of health, is actually really good. So here, as you guys can see, I made a little bit of a mistake because I didn't Mega Evolve right away. So sorry about that. And I explained to Jurgen as well, as you guys can see on the top here in a minute, that I didn't do that. But it doesn't really matter. Volt Switch would have done like maybe 30% if it was Mega. So I decided to go for the Protect, and just to get some health back. And I think Jurgen is going for a setup right here. As you guys can see, he predicted that really good to my Protect, so he can get a Calm Mind off. But even with a Calm Mind up, I can just easily get a kill with Gardevoir. Hydro Pump doesn't take me out. I've calced that before. And for me, getting this Keldeo out of the way as well is also really good, because Keldeo, especially with a Calm Mind up, can be a sweeper. So my team's looking really good right now, but I am taking some damage with some Pokemon. And he goes with Gardevoir, or with his Ditto right over here. And basically what I do is I decide just to sack off Gardevoir. Gardevoir has done his job, her job in this case. And I have a good counter for Gardevoir anyway on my team, so I'm not too bummed out about that. And I can just bring in my Celesteela here quite easily. So he's probably going to go into Manectric again, suspecting that switch. So what I decided to do over here is I decided to go with Toxic again. And luckily this time we connect. So this Manectric is going down pretty much within like 2-3 turns if I do some damage to it as well. So good switch on his part, going to Blacephalon right away. Because what I was trying to do is just to protect Stall over here a little bit more, because I was expecting a Volt Switch, to be honest. But he goes Blacephalon right away, so I get a Protect off here and I scout what Blacephalon wants to do. And I think Blacephalon goes for a Fire move, and he just goes for a Flamethrower, so nothing too special that he does over there. At this point I'm thinking his Blacephalon's either Scarfed or Specs. So I just decided to go with Haxorus, because Haxorus can actually take a Flamethrower, as you can see. But he is lucky to get the burn over here, which really does my Haxorus in quite a lot, because it lowers my attack stat obviously. And that's not what I wanted. Flamethrower has a 10% chance, I think, to get a burn. So I was like, I can take that risk. But he got lucky there, and that's the game we play. So nothing I can blame him for. Decided to go for Earthquake right away because I was expecting the Manectric to come in. With the bird, it doesn't take it down, as you see over here. If I wasn't down to the burn, it would have taken Manectric out. It would have left my Haxorus on the field as well. So we would have been in a way better position, obviously. But at least his Manectric is down as well. So we still have 4 Pokemon on my side, 3 Pokemon on his side. And his Blacephalon is looking, for him to be fair, really solid. So he goes with Zygarde here. And in this turn I decided to go back to my Celesteela again. Basically because I can still do like Leech Seed or Toxics and everything. So I can play that game. He goes for Dragon Dance here. So he reveals he's not banded or whatever. And first of all, I just decided to go with a Heavy Slam right away, because I noticed that Heavy Slam could deal a lot of damage, and we live here with the 1000 arrows on 1%. I calculated to let me go down actually, but for me to get that kill anyway is just perfect. So Zygarde is down as well, and we get the Speed Boost, or the Beast Boost. I always say Speed Boost, I don't know why, but we get the Beast Boost. I predicted the Blacephalon here, so that's fine by me. To be fair, I don't have any switch-ins, so I decided to go let Celesteela go, because I know Scolipede can take a hit. So that's fine by me. He gets his Beast Boost, obviously, special attack boost, that's fine by me. So if I can take that hit with Scolipede, which I should be taking, it's just game over for him. But even with the Aqua Berries, you guys can see here, for some reason, I don't know why, because with the calcs I calced that it couldn't take it down, so that's really weak. I don't know why, but he put himself in the best position that he could get, because there's nothing I can do anymore. Blacephalon being faster than both my Pokemon now on the field. I have to go with Shadow Sneak and hope for a crit, but as you guys can see, it doesn't work. He gets the kill also here as well. And the final turn, turn 25, will be Blacephalon just taking Exploud out, and we lose this battle over here. So it's quite unfortunate, because I think if we would have had Haxorus up on the field when that Manectric would have been down, we would have been in an awesome position. And like I said, I don't know why Scolipede couldn't lift that hit, because I even test battled some battles, and every time I could take a hit on a +1. So I'm guessing maybe he was Specs, but even on Specs I should have taken it. So maybe the calcs weren't right, or he just had a really super high roll, to be fair. because otherwise we could have just taken it away and we would have won this game. But that's the game we play, you guys. So like I said, I can't blame Jurgen for it. He played well on his part, made some great plays, and his Persephone was prepped really well to take down the Scolipede and the rest of my team. So right now we're looking at a 1-2, 1 win and 2 losses. So that's definitely not what we want. So next week, you guys, I'm gonna guarantee you we're gonna play a lot better. We're playing up against Wouter and his Oakland Raid Ursaring, his team is called. He's actually a council member himself as well, and he has a really scary team. Not gonna look forward to that right now. You can see that in the team building next week on the Saturday. But we definitely need a win. So I'm gonna do everything that's possible to get that win next week. And yeah, so not happy with this loss, but hey, like I said, it's the game we play. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching as well, obviously. I would like to see you guys' comment on this episode, or on this episode, I mean on this battle, just to see what you guys thought of it. If we could have done something different, or just good credits to Jurgen as well. So I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully we'll do better. Again, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.